Hi friends, in our time together today, I want us to talk about becoming more familiar with our whistles. You know, I've said before that you shouldn't judge a whistle quickly, that you should actually take your time to make friends with your whistle is a line I've often used, and I still like that line. Every whistle's different and you need to learn to play that whistle, but member of our community, a good friend, Seuss Droid, thank you, actually used a line I like better that helps us understand this process better. And I'm going to use my Shush Pro and the Busker High D for this example. Seuss Droid says, you have to talk to your whistle and let it tell you what it's capable of. I love that line. Isn't that great? And isn't that exactly what it is? You see, the challenge is I pick up one whistle and I've got a number of low Ds on the desk. I have a few high Ds. I need to work on my high Ds. But everyone plays a little differently, you know? Don't you find that if you have more than one whistle? You can't do the same thing with each one. And so you have to learn what a whistle is capable of, and you have to grow into that so that when you pick it up, you can play it. Can you play it gently? Can you push it? Can you tongue notes with a hard effect? What ornaments can you use? Does the whistle break when you play those ornaments? Will it crack if you push hard? Can you vary your volume in the lower octave? What's it like to play the upper octave? Every whistle's different, and you have to play it enough and put it through its paces, and that's how you ask your whistle what it's capable of. You ask it by inquiring to see what it will do. So I said I've got the Shush Pro High D here. Now the Shush Pro High D was made and it is promoted for you to play more quietly. That doesn't mean you really can't lean into this. I'm going to play just a couple of notes, and I'm going to do it gently. Then I'm going to lean into it some. Okay, I know it's shush, but you could play this pretty loud. However, what you can't do is punch it. Oh, wait, I'm trying to punch it and play the lower octave G. Here's how I have to play the lower octave G. Gently. The second octave G. Gently. Now, after I begin a note and I'm flowing, I can increase the emotion, the pressure with which I'm playing, but I can't jump on the notes on this whistle. It will break, it'll sound terrible, it won't work. So this whistle, and I won't tell you everything I know about this whistle, but you have to put the whistles through its paces. I'm basically, when I'm playing it and getting to know the whistle, I am, as Seuss Droid says, I'm asking it what it can do by trying. I note some of the tone and how the tone reacts when I do some of the ornaments. I have to be careful. It might start breaking. I have to be a little more gentle, but as I'm playing, I can lean into it. I'm learning all that about this. However, member and friend of our community, Jonathan, has been playing and my Busker High D. If I tried to play the Busker High D, I'm going to play those a couple of the same notes, and I'm going to play it with the I'm going to play the low G and the second octave G with the gentleness that I play the Schuss Pro. Sounds a little insipid, doesn't it? I can't even play the second octave at that same gentleness. This whistle says, I'm not capable of doing that. I was not made to play that way. I was made for something else. It's meant to be like a session whistle. It's meant to say, I'm here, I'm playing, and you have to play it that way. And I don't know this whistle yet, because really Jonathan's had it most of my ownership of it. And I'm happy about that, because I heard Jonathan play it and I thought, ooh, that's a nice whistle. I wonder when I'll learn to play it. Not meaning wonder when Jonathan will give it back to me, but when will I be able to play it like that? Because this is not the same whistle as this, nor is this whistle the same as this. This was meant for a purpose, and I have to learn what it's capable of. This was not meant to be gentle in my study. This was meant to be gentle in my study. This was meant to be emotional. This was meant to be emotional. But this thing shouts its emotion. So they're very, very different. So think of any and every one of your whistles. Don't treat them the same. They're very different. Learn what your whistle is capable of by putting it through its paces. Like I said, make friends with your whistle. Seuss Droid's comments a little clearer. What can that whistle do? What's it capable of? You need to ask it, and you ask it by putting it through its paces. Play it gently. Push it. Run ornaments through it. Play tunes with it. What can it do? The only way you will play your whistle well is by putting it through all of its paces and learning what it's capable of. I love that line. Seuss Droid, brilliant. Thanks. My friends, if you have a whistle that you don't know well or you don't know what it's capable of, go spend some time with it and figure it out. This one is going to take me many, many days to figure out what it's capable of as I learn to play it. Until next time, this is Scott Shade. Happy whistling, my friends.